What is going on, beautiful people? I am your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, with another episode of A Narcissist Explains. Today, we're talking about communal narcissist, the narcissist that does good deeds, the narcissist that has a good reputation in the public eye, the narcissistic person that's out there changing the world for better in the public domain. Like, I know a lot of people asking me about, like, they'll say things like, my narcissistic ex was a narcissist, but everybody thought that they were a good person because communal narcissists are narcissistic people, right? Toxic people that seek admiration and validation from others within their community or group, portraying themselves as selflessly devoted to the group's well-being. Yes, like a firefighter, like a police officer, like a doctor, like a nurse, like a pediatrician, good guys, like a pastor at a church, someone like that. You see, communal narcissists are people or narcissistic people that get narcissistic supply from the public eye, from the public domain and whatnot. These are the narcissists and toxic people out there that are out there just cultivating a good public image, but behind the scenes, they are horrible, horrible people. When I say horrible, capital H, capital O, capital R I, lowercase BLE. Horrible. Horrible people behind the scenes. They beat their partners, they cheat on their partners, they lie to their partners. But guess what? Everybody in the public eye thinks that this person is the best person they've ever met. Everybody in the public eye think this person is just the greatest thing, the greatest gift that humanity has ever seen. Like, when if you're dealing with a covert communal narcissist, right? You might tell somebody that they hit you, but because that communal narcissist just saved the life of the communal narcissist is a firefighter or a nurse, and they just saved the life of somebody. Guess what? You can take a little beating, right? Hey, they didn't do that to me. Hey, what did you do? Hey, they're a good person. Hey, I don't think that they're like that. Hey, it works both ways. What did you do? Like, what both people make mistakes. Communal narcissists drive people crazy, especially the people that are getting the narcissistic part of it. It's two words, right? Communal narcissist. Communal narcissist. The community gets the good version. You get the narcissist. You see, everybody gets the narcissist, but you get the bad version. You get the part that makes them toxic. You get the part that makes them unbearable. That's the part that you get. That's the part that you get stuck with. That's the part that you end up with, right? That happens all the time, and people can't stand it. And I understand why people can't stand it, y'all. I really understand it. I really get it. I sympathize and empathize with people in that position right there. Believe you can't empathize. You're a narcissist. Lack of empathy does not mean no empathy. I have a little. Yeah, I got a little. Look, I got a little empathy. This my empathy run low, but I got it. You know what I mean? But communal narcissist, people can say that I'm a communal narcissist, and my wife previously would probably describe me as a communal narcissist. She's like, well, people would say the lead does good. Like, I could be emotionally abusive behind the scenes, but I'm helping so many people out on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and whatnot. That some people might overlook it because I the greater good. I do more good than harm, right? So people will overlook that. The greater good, the community is better off with Lee in it. So you decided to be with him, so you get what you want. You get what you get. You see what I'm saying? She could describe that. She probably could have described me as that. She probably can describe me as it now because, like, I'm still a narcissist. I still have the personality disorder. Doesn't go away. It's still here. It's still prevalent. It's still within me. It hasn't disappeared. It hasn't vanished. I've learned to manage the traits and behaviors better, but I still have the personality disorder. Just because an alcoholic stops drinking does not mean that person is no longer an alcoholic. You see what I'm saying? This is part of the dynamic. This is part of what people face. This is part of what goes on in a lot of these situations. So this is why I tell people, if you're dealing with a communal narcissist, you got to buckle up. You got to buckle up for the ride because they're going to take you on a ride, y'all. And this is just me being realistic. They're going to take you on a wild ride, and you're going to have to be along for it and people are going to be jealous of you. And that's the thing that's going to annoy you. That's the thing that's going to annoy you so much that people people that don't know what you're going through are going to be jealous of you. They're going to want your partner. They're going to be like, you're so lucky to have them. And you be like, what the heck? Wait, what? I'm lucky? How am I? What? I'm lucky. Y'all see my voice crack right there. how how am I lucky? You can have them. You can, hey, go, let's switch places. I'll be happy to switch places. And then y'all switch places, and they like, you know what? You can have them back. I said, you can have them. You can have them. EM, you can have them back. But I know I get my guys on here. Look, y'all have a whopping 13% male followers or male presenting followers. And they, your boy, I just like, look, y'all know women can be narcissists too. That's why I say, get them. You can have them. It sounds like him. I was saying, you can have them. You know, but people will want to take your place. People will just say, you're so lucky to have them. Oh my goodness. How did you get so lucky? How does it feel to have the most eligible bachelor or bachelorette in the city? How does it feel to have the most eligible bachelor or the most attractive bachelorette in the city? The girl all guys want, and you getting cheated on and beat up behind the scenes. How does it feel to have the most eligible bachelor in town marrying you and having kids by you? How does that feel? You must feel like the most special person in the world. The whole time you getting cheated on and beat up. You see what I'm saying? They'd have had babies outside the marriage. But guess what? People don't, especially in the religious circle with a communal narcissist, boy, the religious, y'all. This is why I just say y'all gotta be very wary, very wary of marrying pastors and people of the church, because they be some of these church folks be the most evil people out here. And they use, I call it the guise of God. I call it the guise of God. These church folks be the most evil people out here, and they use God to cover up. They be using God to cover up their evil. Hey, I know I cheated on you, but I left my sins at the altar on Sunday. So God got to deal with it now. What? Huh? That's craziness. But that's what they expect you to deal with. That's what they expect you to tolerate. That's what they expect you to be on board for. That's insanity that a lot of people have to deal with in these situations, in these spaces. So I tell people, when you're dealing with narcissists or you're dealing with toxic people, this is the dynamic that you have to deal with sometimes, especially if you're dealing with the communal narcissist. Communal narcissists are damn near evil people that just use their job titles, that use their education, that use their religious doctrines to abuse people behind the scenes or in front of people. They be actively abusing people in the public eye, and nobody holds them accountable because, hey, this is the pastor, this is the church pastor right here. So watch out for communal narcissists, y'all. And a lot of people will be attracted to communal narcissists, like I just said, because y'all will think that they are good people because they do good deeds. They're in a field that saves lives. But narcissistic people, that communal narcissist uses that as validations for their behaviors, for their bad behaviors. Hey, I save lives. So what if I cheat a little bit? Hey, I saved lives. So what if I'm emotionally and physically abusive to my partner? Hey, I save lives. That's the space that so many people face. Now I want y'all to be empowered and take care of yourselves, like I said, and be as strong as you possibly can. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Check out my courses and my mini courses and my support groups as well. The links in the description of every video and podcast that I do. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Of course, y'all. Mental Illness is out. Peace.